Good evening, Owls family. Hoot, hoot. How is everyone doing? And welcome to all those wonderful, wonderful owls who watch the replay live stream. Thank you, and thank you again. Good evening, Alexander. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? I'm sorry you're sick. Sorry you're sick. Y'all gonna have to disinfect everything. Good evening, Red, darling. How are you doing? Hoot, hoot. Good evening, Charita. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, Kim. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. I hope you're feeling better, darling, because believe me, a broke foot is not fun at all. Good evening, Perlio. Welcome into chat. Now, listen, if it gets too god awful bad, just cut the electronics off. It's better to be safe than sorry. But yeah, those storms that came through here last night was nothing to play with. And Wednesday is supposed to be even worse. Good evening, Carol Ladybug. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. I watched last night that light show over by Millington. That was something else. Good evening, Short Girl. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Yeah, I don't like to think about hail around here. Good evening, Christy. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, Susan. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. I know you don't like mushrooms, but they are so good for you. Good evening, Debbie. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? With ranch. Good evening, Dawn. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? You looked up. You looked up. We looked up. It was one amazing light show, and the bottom fell out of the sky. Thankfully, no hail. Good evening, Amber. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Uh-oh. October Opals in the chat. Hoot, hoot, darling. How are you doing? But yeah, Wednesday's supposed to be even worse than what last night was. We didn't think we was going to get anything, and then it built up out of nowhere. Oh, that is so wonderful, Amber. Congratulations. All right, Kim, you be careful because believe me, try to stay off it as much as possible. I know it's hard to do, but it will make a big difference in that foot healing up correctly. Good evening, Amy. How are you doing? Hoot, hoot. Welcome into chat. Good evening, Sister Tammy. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Hope Handsome Jr. He eats that stuff up, y'all. He really does. Look at him smiling. Looks like he just got into the cookie jar. Yeah, I was rough around Tammy last night, too. Yes, anytime you have to wear one of those boots, never throw them away. I'm telling you, keep them. Keep them because they are very important. And believe me, especially if you're lucky to get the pump up kind, but with uh, the air, I call it air ride. Those save them, save them. Any medical equipment, crutches, save them. Because, the rubber tips will eventually wear off. They can be replaced. Very not expensive at all. The little rubber uh, for under your arms part, that can be replaced. Always say walkers, uh, bedside commodes, shower chairs, crutches, anything medical. And listen, y'all ain't seen it yet. It'll be coming out Thursday, I think. Thursday. I got excited because I, I was blessed. We were blessed with a whole case of asparagus, and each bunch had two big fat rubber bands on it. Yep, you better believe I put the rubber bands back. Now, of course, rubber bands after a while do go bad, but you'll always need rubber bands. Yeah, you always keep them. Always keep them. Especially if you have children. Lord, keep those crutches. Yeah, it started hidden here. Now Saturday, y'all get the kimchi video. Now, I apologize. It's a long video. It didn't go the way I wanted to because, yep, I started trying to make kimchi and then the storm started rolling through everywhere. So, I apologize. It's a long video, but it takes you from scratch, step by step, how to make it. Oh, believe me, our weather, I kept looking at Junior. I'm like, the weather radio is not going off. I should have never said nothing. That thing never shut up all night long. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm thankful for it. Very thankful for it. But you can cut it off, and next thing you know, about 5 minutes or less later, it's back on. You listen to the report, and then it just keeps repeating everything. So you shut it off. Comes back on in about 5 minutes or less. Good evening, Gloria. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Hey, KP Heathen. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Have you been getting any of those storms sliding from Texas over in Louisiana? Man, I tell you, if you don't think the weather's not made and manipulated, you should have watched how those storms were just building right there in one spot in Texas. The same spot all day long. Pay attention to radar. Pay attention. Yep. I don't know if we even have a tornado siren close to us. I haven't heard one go off yet. Oh, what? The Lake Pontchartrain Bridge was shut down? Oh, lucky rat. I also want some baby chicks. Oh, if it bounces off and on, that's fine. That's fine, Carol. That's bad when Lake Pontchartrain Bridge. I wouldn't want to be on that bridge in a storm. No, thank you. I don't even like crossing that bridge. It's just way too much water for my likes and no land. Oh man, I tell you, these people going crazy, Xander. You go do what you got to, Xander. Keep everyone safe. I'm a firm believer. You're going to come and try to hurt me, you're going to drop where you stand. Now, let's see. When did we? Thursday. Thursday is when me and Junior got to escape and go on the little road trip to Memphis to restock and go to the Herb Society meeting. Uh, we'd stopped at a flea market. Not a flea market, a yard sale. Good grief. And we'd stopped at a yard sale. I got an antique, y'all. It's a old sledgehammer, a spiked sledgehammer for hitting in railroad spikes. So just imagine how old that one is. I got that, and they were complaining about these ducks that's around their house. Uh, Somebody they know owns them and they're sick of them, and they asked me, did you want some ducks? I'm not going, yeah, I'll take some ducks. I would love to have some ducks. You can eat them. I said, no, I want to raise some ducks. I said, I need some duck eggs. And well, I haven't heard back from them, so I guess I'm not going to get the ducks. Good evening, Funny Farm. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing, darling? How's your mom doing, Funny Farm? I haven't seen her in a while. Is she doing okay? But yeah, I'm in shock that it got that bad for Lake Pontchartrain Bridge. But yeah, only a crazy person would want to drive across, well, somebody like Junior, back when he was driving. Well, who's the one that was just tickled to death to drive through the hurricane because you were delivering emergency supplies? So don't give me that. Yeah, see, he knows. He knows. There ain't enough money to get me drive across Lake Pontchartrain Bridge in a storm. No. Well, me and Junior's all about road trips, but we gotta throw the brakes on road trips for now. Ah, we're doing good, doing good. Kicking, but not as high, but we're still kicking. See, I love duck eggs. I can eat duck eggs without getting sick. I have a slight allergy to chicken eggs. I hope she escapes from there soon, poor thing. He knows I'm telling the truth. He got upset with me back when he was a semi truck driver. Got mad at me because I was worried to death about him driving in the hurricane, delivering generators and stuff. Where was it? Louisiana? I think it was Louisiana. Mississippi? I still think it was Louisiana. Mississippi? All I know is he was doing work, not working for, but delivering for FEMA. And he got upset with me because, a semi and a hurricane, they don't mix, y'all. Good evening, Jenny. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, Klein. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. It used to be peaceful. Listen, let me tell you, duck eggs are wonderful. They are excellent because back in the day, long time ago, duck eggs is what you used for cakes. And if a pie called for eggs, that's because duck eggs make your cakes richer. And it's a big difference using duck eggs, and they are so good. I've been worried about you, Jenny, because I know everything's going crazy over there where you're at. Hope you are doing well, darling. Good evening, Nancy. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. And Handsome Jr. So true, Alexander. And another good one that's up. And a lot of people don't like them, but they're some of the best watchdogs there are, and that's guineas. Nobody's going to get around your place. No thing, no one, not even a leaf that moves wrong. I don't doubt it, Opal. It was bad here. Thank gracious we didn't get any hail. Hail is what's worrying me. We've gotten hail. Thankfully, the car has been spared. We got hail a week from this past Sunday, a week from yesterday. Good grief, it's Monday. And man, I was worried, nervous. Guineas do lay eggs. You can eat guineas. They're dark meat. Just remember, they're dark meat, and they make a lot of noise. But I'm telling you, nothing gonna come up in your yard. Fly in the air, come on the yard, nothing. Oh, that's fine, Terminator. That's fine. When you get a chance, please send me an email. I tried to email you, but I could not find your email address to save my life. Please send me an email of some of the seeds that you would be interested in. But now take your time on my package. I am in no big rush whatsoever. Whoo. Yep, well, he should be okay. He's not doing long haul, is he, Opal? Yes, you can keep chickens and ducks together. I have before. Now, some other people might say different, but I have. Oh my great. When do you know a banana wants to dance? When you see a banana shake. Now, you have to worry about them bananas. They get to shaking too much, and then that little peel starts coming loose, and then it's a whole different story after that. It's them wild bananas you got to watch out for. What's the matter, baby? Listen, I love geese. They are delicious and they're very good watchdogs. Now, if you put one goose in, now they got to, it needs to be a young goose and raise it with your chickens. They will also protect your chickens as well. But I love geese. Just be careful. It don't matter. It don't matter if it's chickens, any animal. You have to watch them when spring starts. They all lose their minds. Oh, how do you know when a train has passed? They leave their tracks. Oh, but see, I've raised just about almost anything you could farm animal wise. I don't want all the wildest I got was iguanas. I love them, but no, they're too much trouble. I do like my iguanas though. Sprinkle, tell them to get some barnyard lime. Cheap. It's cheap if you get it from Tractor Supply, and it'll break down the duck manure, and it don't hurt anything. Oh my gracious! I'm gonna have to go watch that one. Well, how many ducks do they have in an area? That's another thing. You don't want to have too many ducks. But ducks can't help it. They are pooping machines. Cute but feral. Oh, I love that one. Cute but feral. Yeah, now I forgot I can design new shirts. I'm gonna have to write that one down. I got a bunch of ones I need to make. Yep, now ducks do a very good job at that. So do guineas, so do chickens. Please don't think possums do, because that's a lie. That old saying about possums is a very cruel, vicious lie. But yes, any barnyard fowl is excellent at eating ticks, spiders, crickets, grasshoppers, snakes, you name it, they'll get after it. Mice, you ain't seen nothing until you see a chicken running around with a mouse or a snake and watch all the other chickens try to tackle them for it. Good evening, Laura Thompson Mobile Command. Hoot hoot, welcome in the chat. Yeah, I don't like peacocks are too much trouble. They're beautiful, yes. They're really good for nothing but show. And you have to be careful with peacocks being around chickens because they could give them a disease known as what is it, black spot or something like that on the head. And yeah, it's horrible what can happen to a chicken because of peacocks. Yes, turkeys will kill snakes too. Good evening, Peppy Flex. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? I haven't ate a peacock. I have not ate a peacock. The feathers are beautiful, but depending on what tribe you're with, they can be really bad to have in your house. And don't think peacocks can't fly. Long time ago, many moons ago, yes, I tried to catch a peacock. Yeah, no, people told me to get that peacock, catch the peacock, I could have it. And yeah, no. Once that thing took off flying and went up to the very tip top of this big tree, I said, nope, not interested. Let an owl get it. I sure did. I had no more desire for that peacock. Just let it go. Oh, that's awesome. He was courting you, Jenny. He had his little peacock eyes on you. But they're pretty and everything. I just want animals that, I can do something with. Goats are the most misunderstood animal I have ever seen for farm animals. People just, I never had trouble raising goats, and I had over 100 because I was smart. Yep, I was a goat collector there for a while because I'd buy up as many goats as I can. But I bought the nannies. I had to think of the name there for a minute. Already bred, but back then you could get a goat anywhere from 15 to $30 already bred, and you could double or quadruple your herd and nothing flat. I like that one, Alexander. Yep, I'll take a goose any day over a peacock because one, they'll protect the farm or the area that they're at. Two, male, if it's a female, you're going to get eggs. The only thing is, around springtime when it's egg laying season, you have to watch them. Any animal, it don't matter how tame that animal is. Once springtime comes, the hormones go crazy. The sweetest animal you have will go wild, just like a bull. Bulls go nuts. They lose their minds when the cows or the heifers start going into their cycle. Nobody's safe. You just got to know how to raise them. Oh, CO Bounty, welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. Yep, goat talk. Then we were talking about bulls there for a minute. You and that love machine bull that you got. But I hear so many people bad mouthing, talking down about goats. Love them. Absolutely love them. People now, I think what it is back in the day when I had goats and everything, I didn't have trouble with goats. They had their babies on their own, didn't have to help them. They didn't get mastitis. They didn't have all these sicknesses. Animals nowadays, I'm a watching other people, those who call themselves farmers and those that call themselves homesteaders, who panic about the least little thing. Animals are way sicker than they used to be, y'all. Yeah, it's true, but guess what? It never bothered me. Never, but mine didn't stink that bad. But I didn't separate the bucks and the nannies. I didn't, because I didn't have to worry about it, because every goat that came in, they were already pregnant. Every baby had, different baby daddies. Um, and most of the times the males, we kept only a few males, but they weren't related to none of the ones in the herd. Most of the males that we mostly got females. So I had to be really careful. My herd was growing like crazy. And the males, we would band them. And, when they got good enough size, they went to freezer camp. See, mine, we really didn't have, we had barbed wire fencing, y'all. They got out maybe a couple of times, but it was in a giant field, but they had 100 acres to roam on. It could be that. It's not helping the feed crap. There's all that crap in the feed that's not needed. People spraying crap on grass in the field. All this herbicide and crap so grass will grow perfectly. It's a lot of crap. Yeah, sheep are bad or hard on pastures, because goats will just eat the green grass. Sheep are known to pull up the grass plant by the roots, and you have to have them in a good spot. But sheep, I could do with, one ram, one ewe, and eat the babies. I'd be fine with that. Now goats, I don't want this Nigerian short pygmy goat crap. I like real goats. Your Nubians, your big I'm not, if I remember right, the Lamachas are the ones with no ears on the outside. They have ears, they just don't have the. I don't like it because a vet told me to watch out for the no ear flap goats, because you have to watch them with rain and stuff. They could get ear infections. That's okay, Amber, and congratulations. I am so proud of you. See, no matter what, anybody can go back and do it. You can do it. Thank you for coming in, darling, and have a great night. Better week ahead. Get you some rest later tonight once the kiddos are in bed, and we'll see you next Monday night. Now, I was thinking about doing a live stream a Wednesday night. I'm gonna cancel it because these storms are supposed to be really bad, y'all. And I'd rather y'all be paying attention to your area than trying to talk on live stream. Cover your mouth. They're gonna get you. What is a mountain goat called? A hillbilly. But yeah, I love goats. I can't help it. So many people, Well, everybody also panics. You know, you got to go to the vet for everything. No, you ain't got to go to the vet for anything if you don't have to. Oh, Lord, you getting more snow. I feel so sorry for y'all out west and up north. Y'all fix to get hammered again. Okay, Terminator, darling, you take care. When you get a chance, send me that email. Okay, all right, that's fine. That way I kind of know what you want. You know, there'll be some surprises in there, and I will get it out to you as soon as I can. Don't worry about getting it. Just do it when you can for me. I'm fine. I am in no rush. You take care, Terminator. Have a great night. Better week ahead, and we'll see you next Monday night. Yep, they don't need all them shots and crap. I know some places you're forced to do it, but no. I mean, they're trying to give animals the jab. No. Good evening, Monica. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? There was something. Oh, for all of y'all, a heads up. I don't know what you use to clean with. Have y'all been seeing what's going on? And I don't use it because I think it stinks. Have y'all been seeing what's going on with the Fabuloso cleaning crap? Ungodly, horrible things, bacteria growing all in it and everything. It's supposed to be a cleaning fluid. It's not supposed to be able to grow that crap. But yeah, I don't use it because it's all in wild, nasty, bright colors and crap. And I don't like the smell of it whatsoever. Yep. Yeah, I don't like it, and I just figured I'd give everybody a heads up on that one. At y'all's place, y'all got to use the Lysol and the bleach. You got to. But yep, I've got quite a few videos, y'all. I don't know if everybody saw the Sunday night or Sunday afternoon short. There was the tilling of a garden, y'all. Yep, that's why I say the kids are cootie carriers. Kids have always been cootie carriers. Nope, I did not plant the garden yet. They plowed it. Lyle's brother plowed it and then disked it. It's ready to go whenever I get ready to go. Oh God, Carol, how does my mouth feel after a shower? Squeaky clean. I'm sorry, that's good. No, turnips. I did plant turnips. That was a different area. Those two big rows Lyle plowed up for me. The big garden, Lyle's brother plowed and dished that up. Oh, Red, I haven't got to answer you. about the blue heron video, the short. Now, it irked me to no end that the blue heron was white in the video. The sun was so bright, I guess it bleached it. I don't know. On our side, it was blue as could be, and through the camera, it was white. Yeah, if I didn't mute the video and put that little bit of Irish music in there, you wouldn't have been able to stand to listen to that. We went fishing and didn't know we were in a wind advisory that day. So, yeah, no. If you wanted to hear ungodly wind in the microphone, yep. Yes, kids are incubators for the cooties. Yep, I have planned. Oh, I've got to do an update since last night. Now, if you pay attention to your plants, which I do, I grow organic, I pay attention to them, yes, and I talk to them. So, yeah, you can call me crazy all you want to, don't care. Um, the potatoes. Now, all my white potatoes are up except for one bag, one grow bag. They're taking their sweet time. That's the russet potatoes. Let me tell you, the red potatoes are fanatical. They are up, and since we had those storms last night with all that electrified rain and the air, they have jumped like no tomorrow. I'm telling y'all, pay attention to your plants after storms. That's if your plants are still there. Somebody's getting fixed. Good evening, Marcus. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? That I have not had. Now, is she new to laying eggs? Good evening, Jersey Gypsy. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. Jersey Gypsy says you look good in that color. But yeah, Marcus, is she a new laying chicken? Or is she an older chicken? I don't put nothing past anything nowadays. She shouldn't be laying two eggs. Is that the only chicken you have? True, about the broody, she could be. She's getting close. It's gonna be a little while longer, but her first molt should be happening before long. She's the only green. I don't know what to tell you on that one. I haven't had that happen, but I have had egg stealers before. And see, when they start doing that, that's when you thin out the herd and make squirrel dumplings. What's as big as an elephant and weighs nothing? It's shadow. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. But yeah, Marcus, I cannot tell you on that one. It makes me worry about what they do to chickens and everything. She might be just going through a phase. I don't know what to say on that one. I've never had that happen. The only thing I have had happen is chickens who absolutely try to kill themselves hatching eggs. I have watched chickens. Chickens are hilarious. If you want to laugh, watch chickens. I have watched them put eggs up under their wings, walk away from that nest of eggs, and go put it in their nest. I have watched them steal eggs before. Oh, good to hear, Amy. Hopefully, y'all won't get any cold weather. Knock on wood. I'm not trying to jinx you on that one. Yeah, I'm not believing the bird flu no more. That's just bull. That's just like here in America. I haven't bought eggs in I don't know how long because I'm not. No matter how bad Junior loves eggs, he understands that we're not going to pay $10 for a dozen and a half eggs, $8 for a dozen eggs in some places. I'm not doing it. Not when down in Mexico they're not even paying $2 a dozen for eggs. No, I'm not going to do it. I'd be broody too. Oh man, I'd give anything if I had a milk cow. Oh, I don't doubt it, Jenny. And plus, they're trying to control everybody. They're pushing their boundaries to see how far they can get away with crap, is what they're doing. Oh, no problem, Tammy. But yeah, I have seen chickens do some amazing things. Now, breaking broody is not hard. Um, so is breaking molt. Breaking broody, you just have to get a good sized little cage to put them in. Of course, give them a little extra. If you can get good cat food, small kibble, not wet but dry. High protein helps break molt. Also, sometimes that helps break broody, but you got to separate them a lot of times. Oh my, Tammy! Oh my God, that's great. How does a hippie polygamist? I can't even talk. Polygamist, polygamist count his wives. One Mrs. Hippie, 2 Mrs. Hippie, 3 Mrs. Hippie. Oh my God. I couldn't even get the word out. I was laughing so hard. Oh, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was so hoping and praying to get the call to come get those ducks, because you better believe I was going to do it in a heartbeat. From what I saw, they look like, now, of course, I like Pekings. Uh, you gotta watch them. Muscovies are really good. These were the little goofy, cute little khaki Campbells. Tammy came back prepared for us. But I'm not going to lie. When that woman asked me, did I want some ducks, I like to jump for joy. I think she realized how happy I was, and that I immediately say, yes, I'll take some ducks. I would love to have some ducks. But I guess I still have to wait. But eventually, we're going to get some chickens. Eventually, we're going to get some ducks. I want to raise enough turkeys to harvest for, Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'd like to have some geese because, goose is delicious, and so on. I wouldn't mind a couple of rabbits, a male and a female. Dances with ducks. Yep. Yep. You better believe it. I can't help it. I love them. I just do. And yes, I can love the animals, take good care of them, spend time with them, and I can still eat them. Because you know why? I'm going to make sure that animal has the best life it can ever ask for. It will only have in its lifetime one bad day. One bad day is the only thing it will ever know. I can name them. Now, I'm not going to just eat everything, y'all. But they only have one bad day and they're spoiled rotten. And people are like, I don't want to get friendly if I'm going to eat it. Then you don't know about the art form, and yes, it's an art form called animal husbandry. You have to know how to connect with your animals. Yep, it only takes two. Believe me, I know I know all about rabbits, Lord. What runs around a farm but doesn't move? A fence? You would think she would give them to you. Oh, what the heck? Yep, yep, I'm a firm believer. Let the hens lay until they get done. When they're done laying hens. When the laying hens are done laying eggs, after sometimes 3, 4 years, you know what? Them old gals are fat and juicy, and they become, yes, not broiler, but bacon hens or stew hens. And I see people force their chickens to lay eggs. I'd like to see you be forced to lay something out you know what, every single day. No, they're meant to lay so many eggs and get a break. It's natural. And I still think all these chickens and everything that are force fed laying mash, ancestors didn't feed chickens that. Shoot, the chickens were lucky if they got chopped corn. I don't blame you, Tammy. I'd cut her off too. Yep, reduce the kitty bottles. Yep. Yeah, because people don't realize when you push and push and push and push those chickens, you're limiting their lifespan of egg production. When you push them with them lights and everything, yeah, that means your chickens stop laying eggs earlier than they should. Yep, I know it's wonderful to get eggs almost every day, but stressing those chickens out body wise, God only knows what chemicals is in that chicken food. It's not worth it. Ah, she's cut off for a whole year. But nope, yep. I mean, I get attached to them, but I also know I'm raising that animal for food. I've done bottle babies before, and let me tell you, bottle babies will beat the daylights out of you if you ain't careful. See, 2.5 years, that's too young. They should be still laying eggs up to 3 and 4 years old. But yep, I watch people and they wondering why their chickens are all sicky, why they're not all plump and juicy, and I'm like, oh, because you're stressing them out. Well, yeah, but see, I'd be raising mine to be eaten. I was telling Junior I was daydreaming. Junior just kind of agrees with me, but one day I would love to have the field across from us, because I done told Junior I'd like to have some cows out there. Have some cows for beef. Maybe one or two dairy cows out there. And a couple of donkeys to keep them safe around this place. Yep, every animal needs a break. That's just like those who just breed constantly. Them poor things need a break once in a while. Yep, yep. And the males you make into steers, and fatten them babies up. Freezer camp. Or if you have enough cows, heifers, cows that have females. There you go. Little heifers, you just keep increasing your herd. Yes, donkeys will kill coyotes. Yes. Down here in the south and around all of us, a lot of times they will keep 1 to 2 donkeys, depending on how big the herd is, in with the cattle to, yeah, they will stomp and kill a coyote in a heartbeat. Good evening, Pete. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Ha ha. Nope, you ain't gonna get a break. Nope, nope, nope. You know they go insane. Yep, donkeys are really good. And I'm not talking about them miniature donkeys. I'm talking about real size donkeys. I'm telling you, these miniature cows, miniature donkeys, when are people going to learn that's not good? That's playing freak of nature. That's playing Frankenstein. You, many goats, many cows, many. No, thank you. No. Snow blocks with sunshine. Good evening, Candy Dudette. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. Now, if you like mini donkeys and that all that mini stuff, that's fine for you. But I'm telling you, a mini donkey is not going to be able to fight a pack of coyotes or a dog or something off like a regular sized donkey can. But yeah, if they don't want the donkey, yeah, I would take it in. And now that I would do, but I don't want. I don't want to breed them things. It's not normal. That's like all these designer dogs. That's wrong. Don't do dogs like that. Good evening, Jay. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. How are you? Yeah, mini everything. No, no, I don't want mini. I don't like all that crap, y'all. I just don't. It's unnatural. And from what I've seen, what I've been paying attention to is all these what are those little mini goats? What are they called? Um they have so much trouble giving birth. I keep seeing people having trouble with it. Okay, October Opal, darling, you take care. You have a blessed evening. Better week ahead, and we'll see you next Monday night, darling. No, I'm not talking about you, Klein. You can't help it. That you can't. Yeah, no, not so much pygmy. It's another one. I was talking about them earlier. They're not the pygmy goats. I've had them. No, No, I'm good. I'm thinking about it. I can't remember what they're called. Nigerian dwarf. There we go. I have watched enough YouTube channels where they have trouble giving birth. They miscarry, and I'm like going, no, no, thank you. Good evening, Polly. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? All right, y'all. It's that time. I can't hide. I can't close the thing down. So give me a minute. Here we go. I'm gonna still be here. Don't think I'm not. No, you don't have a picture this time. If I put a picture up, then I couldn't see the screen. Okay, Pete, you take care. You stay safe. Be careful. Wednesday, storms are supposed to be really bad. Be careful. And have a great night. Better week ahead. And we'll see you next Monday night. I love Nubians. Nubians. All right. Breathing treatment time. Um, Nubians. That was the main ones I raised was Nubians and what used to be called, I don't know what they're called now, but what used to be called brush goats. Those little strong, scraggly goats that were just amazing. But I never had trouble. I didn't have to be there for my goats. They had their babies, no problem. And it's heartbreaking to see all these poor goats having so much trouble birthing babies. It's like, don't breed them no more. Stop. Stop. But yeah, I see so much trouble. And mastitis is just going bonkers. We never had horses, mares that got mastitis, never had goats that got mastitis, never had pigs that got mastitis. And I'm just really starting to notice how sickly animals are anymore. Okay, Bounty, where's Waldo? Oh, now, no, no, you're not, Klein. But see, we rarely, our goats ran out in the field. They ate grass. Once in a while, they'd get some sweet feed. But other than that, they grazed all winter outside. We didn't buy hay. They ate. But we had, there's always grass that grows during the winter too. Yep, that's true, Jenny. That is so true. Same goes for Boston Terriers. They have to have eyelid surgery and stuff. It's sad. Okay, Susan, take care. Have a blessed evening. Better week ahead, and we'll see you next Monday night. Yeah, they just can't. They can't. Oh, sorry, y'all. I had to reposition. Um, they can't leave stuff alone. They can't quit playing Frankenstein. They just cannot, and it's sick. Now, me personally, dogs. Yeah, there's some breeds that I absolutely love. They're not mixed. They're not, you know, designer dogs, as I call them. But one of your best dogs you'll ever have is a mutt. I'm not talking about a Frankenstein mutt. I'm just talking about an old mutt that you get from somebody, or when you go to the animal shelter and rescue one of those babies. An old black tongue mutt will be the best dog you'll ever have. Waving back, Jersey, you just can't see it. After live stream, I'm going to video a gift blessing. I'm so looking forward to opening that one. I'm not going into detail. Yep, Heinz 57. Yep, I love Heinz 57s. Yep, the Dexters are stay small. I can't help it. Those Highlanders are pretty, but they'd burn up alive down here. Yep, you could do it in capsule form, but it's just easier to keep it in tincture form. The two best antibiotics to have in tincture form is Usnea. Now you want to keep them separate jars, because the dosage amount is massively different. But Usnea in one jar and poke root in the other jar, two of the best antibiotics you'll ever have. But now those little Dexter cows are cute, but if I'm gonna raise cows, I want meat cows. Something that's actually gonna fill the freezer up. But that's just me. That's just me. Oh my gracious, gallstones. Oh my god. Oh, that brings back nightmares for me. Uh um See, there's one. There's a herb called gravel root. Oh crap, what plant is it? That's good for kidney stones and gallstones. Um, Now, if it's a woman with the gallstones, I'll tell you two main things that causes gallstones. All right, and this is specifically for women only. Childbirth and stress. Stress is the biggest cause of gallstones in women. Stress for men as well. See, I didn't have trouble containing my goats, not whatsoever. What do you call? Hold on, I'll come back to the gallbladder one. What do you call a crate full of ducks? A box of quackers. I had to slow myself down saying that one. But there's crap. There's several other herbs. Email me, Jenny. Email me when you get time, and I'll answer you on that one. That I do not know, Laura. I cannot answer that one. But I know that cattle raising in Florida is a big thing. So I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, darling. Because believe me, watch it. Don't let it make you so ungodly bad sick. Yep. Uh, of course, watch your stress. Make sure you get plenty of fluids in you, um, like water. Try to cut back on any sodas if you drink sodas. Of course, stress. Fatty foods is another one that'll get you for gallstones. There's so much. Each person is so different. Stress is what caused my gallbladder to just, yep, go back crazy. Yes, it's going to be cold tonight. After live stream, I've got to go out and bring in my curry trees. Thank gracious I have not repotted them yet. And I've got to bring in the poor little lemon tree. Yep, I never separated the bucks from the does. Yep, a lot of times the cranberry juice is best for the kidney stones. Listen, if you have trouble drinking water, now I do have a video on it how to make it, or you can Google and find it. It's called Haymaker's Punch. Um, uh, I forget the other word it goes by too. That's uh, that's a good one to drink too. Cherry cider, yep, that's also good for gout. Cherry juice is excellent for gout. But oh my God, Tabby, I'm moving the paper for that one. Why do squirrels swim on their backs? To keep their nuts from getting wet. You know that's funny as heck. Yes, it is. Uh, Tulsi tea might help as well because it's an adaptogen. There's a lot of things, but I don't wish gallbladder trouble on no one. That was ungodly horrible. That's an experience I don't want to well, I don't have to worry about, but I still have, like it or not, ghost gallbladder attacks. Tulsi, we absolutely love Tulsi. That stuff is addictive. You can ask Tammy. I kind of got her addicted to Tulsi too. And I think Carol said a joke and I missed it. Where was it? Oh no, I said it. But yeah, now just remember also, there's 7 different kinds of Tulsi. They each taste different. Most. Listen, I've been blamed all my life. Guess what? Don't bother me one bit. Oh, another thing I wanted to say. Yeah, the temperate Tulsi. That's our favorite too. Now there's supposed to be one that's reminiscent of like Fruit Loops. Then you've got another Tulsi that's more clove, more like chai tea kind of like flavored. Yep, believe me, I'm honest about it too. Oh, and so y'all know, uh once these storms calm down, it'll probably end up being posted next week. I'm gonna be doing a Canadian bacon, homemade Canadian bacon, our way, my way, where I don't use the nitrates. Let me tell you, when I showed y'all how to do corned beef, some guy thought it was okay to come on and read me the riot act about how dangerous it is not to do not to cure with nitrates and everything. Well, I'm sorry. Junior don't need saltpeter in his life, and I sure don't want to ingest no saltpeter because, yeah, why do you think a lot of men are having impotence, colon cancer, uh, yeah, lot, there's no side effects proven. Really do your research. There's so much side effects from using curing salt, also known not Himalayan pink salt, but pink salt. We don't use it. And I'm not going to cure meat with nitrates when his heart doctor specifically looked at both of us and said that he needs to be as nitrate free as possible. See, here's the problem. Back in the day, yes, some salt was contaminated with saltpeter. They didn't know the difference back then. So they got addicted to using the cure. I've done all the research, I've followed it through. A lot of your Appalachian old fashioned cured meat was pure salt and brown sugar or regular sugar. They didn't use all this curing crap. So, going to be showing y'all how I showed y'all how to do corned beef without nitrates. And let me tell you, that was the best corned beef I've made in a long time. So, I'm going to do Canadian bacon the same way. Heart, lung health, um, mullein, um, hawthorn. There's so much. There's so many out there. Yep, I'm feral. I warn people that I'm feral. And if people have a problem with it, click off the video. Oh, there's a lot of ugly people, Laura. A lot of ugly people. And told me that I didn't know what I was doing, that I was endangering people. My ancestors have cured meat for a very long time. And that prog powder and stuff like that, that's all got saltpeter in it. I'm sorry. Now, here's a reference for people. A lot of people don't know. Back during World War II, United States government put saltpeter in the military rations because you know why? It kills men's sex drives. Yes, it does. Causes impotence, colon cancer, high blood pressure. I can verify that every time this man, before his heart surgery and everything, had anything that was cured, store bought cured, his blood pressure would shoot out the roof and he'd get an instant headache. It causes headaches. There's another disease that it causes too. So, yeah, I don't use curing salt in nothing that I make. Now, here's the thing, Jersey, you got to be careful. And I know you're probably on heart medications, you got to make sure you need to do your research. Don't ask your doctor because they're going to tell you don't take it regardless. I know you're on medication, take your medication, but you got to make sure that the herbs do not affect your medication at all. Oh, believe me, I need to. I really do. I'm going to write that one down too. I need to get in when I can get time. Where did I put my note? All right, we're just going to start a new note page. And if you've noticed, I've started warning people. The alphabet organizations have no power over me. Now, there's certain guidelines, yes, I do follow when canning. Pressure canning, I follow. Now, when people ask me, can I do this in a water bath canner? Yes, the ancestors done everything in water baths. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know the times. And you're looking at several hours of having to water bath something that wouldn't take nowhere near the time the pressure can. But I can't give you the answers. Oh, believe me, I've got all kinds of. Uh, if you go to, if you look down in my description box, go to the spring, which used to be Teespring. I've got shirts. I've got uh, photo pictures, canvas pictures. There's coffee mugs. There's phone cases. I've got several different kinds of dog tags. I got aprons. There's just all kinds of things. Yes, it's also in gunpowder. Do you think I want to cure with something that's used in gunpowder? No, thank you. And it's flammable. Yep, yep, because believe me, I've been canning, oh Lord. I think I was about 10 when I started entering in the Mid-South Fair, thanks to my grandma doing canning. I think I was around 10. Back then, it was mainly all water bath canning. So I've been canning for 45 years, give or take a year or two. Knock on wood, guess what? Never, never any food poisoning. So that's a pretty good rate right there. Yeah, I have feral herbalist, feral canner, uh, feral shenanigans. I have a lot of different feral t-shirts. Yep, I've been having a merch shop for a while now. Thank you, Tammy. All right, sorry, I had to lean up to see what you had put, Klein. Klein. Yep, bone covers. Crap, there went my pen. Dog, I got a couple of, was it feral shenanigans dog tag? I think I got a feral dog tag. I got all kinds I got t-shirts, I got long sleeve shirts. Now I try to keep my prices as cheap as possible. I only make a couple of dollars over what, they charge me for the shirt. But because, I ain't expecting to get rich, y'all. But there's coffee mugs. I do a less expensive and an expensive coffee mug because I'm sorry, $20 for a coffee mug, that's expensive. 15 still a little high, but hey, I can only do what I can do. There's stickers. I now have a few bumper stickers. Yeah, I'm eventually have hats. But yeah, now I apologize, Jenny. It it breaks my heart seeing what the prices are for everybody across the big water. That's out of my hands. But yeah, it'll also calculate for anybody across the big water. I thought you knew, Xander. But yeah, and people really, really, really started paying attention to what was in their food, they'd be mad. You should be disgusted. I mean, they're playing people like guinea pigs left and right, and people just fall for it. And most people will eat anything. Not all, not all. But most people will just eat anything just to shove something in their mouth and keep going. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It shouldn't be none of that crap, not whatsoever. Yes, you have been slacking. Yeah, you've been slacking, Xander. What am I going to do with you? But yeah, I try to keep everything as cheap as possible. I make a couple dollars over what they charge me for, but I can't complain. They supply the merch. I do all the designing myself. Everything is designed by me. They print everything, they package everything, they mail everything. So, yeah, it's going to be a little more expensive than a lot of things, but I try to keep my t-shirts around $25. uh, Xander, some of the things that roam around here, you might not want me to tie you in the garden. I know he was, Tammy. He definitely was. That's okay, Bounty, darling. Listen, I know you're a busy woman up there. You go do what you got to do, darling. And as always, you don't know how thankful I am that you take out time to be on the live stream with us. You know I love you dearly. You go have fun, get you some rest, and stay safe up there. You have a wonderful evening. Get you a yellow jacket or two. Have a great week ahead. Now, y'all supposed to, I think, get some more storms up there, some snow. And we'll see you next Monday night, darling. But yeah, I've got feral shenanigans. I got feral herbalist. I think I got a feral gardener. I got quite a bit of feral stuff. I'm gonna be adding more to it. That's true. You got the two-legged hairy man up there? I'm not sure about your area much. And you got the bigger bears out your way. We do have the black bears, but we don't see them that often. A cookbook. Now, I need to find some kind of program where I can do my own cookbook. Now, my problem is, yeah, a lot of people like ebooks. I despise ebooks. I do not like ebooks, Sam, I am. I had a long time ago, I printed out a run of an herbal cookbook I done. I think I have one or two. I know for a fact I have one copy left. Every one of them sold out. I need to revamp that cookbook. See, I do have something that you don't have. And people can make fun of me all you want to. I don't care. Unless you hear them and you feel the hair on the back of your neck completely stand up, and the only thing you could think of is get back in the house, then don't judge me. See, yeah, I like to collect cookbooks. Let me tell you, I got some really old cookbooks, eh, 50s, 60s. They're old. And let me tell you, I was flipping through there. I'm like going, oh my God, no, no, I don't want to cook the. They were hot dog crazy back then. They were really, really hot dog crazy and trying to make them fancy. But I need a program that is free. I need a program that is free where I can work on another revamping my cookbook. I know everybody's wanting me to sit down and write a herb book. Y'all just don't realize I'm a one woman army around here. There's no breaks for me. I force myself to sit down to spend time with y'all because this is something I love. And getting to sit down and actually write a book, I don't know, I might try. But back in the day, I had a friend that had the paper cutter, um, had the the book binder where it was on the plastic. um I can't think what they're called. And I printed it. We printed them all. We put them together and everything. I would love to be able to do that. Do more cookbooks. Also known as water babies. Water babies. Oh, what else? Nymphs. They're known by a lot of things. Then you got to remember, Cherokees knew a lot about a lot of things. We had the little people. They could be good or they could be evil, not fairies. Totally different thing. Now, Irish also over in Ireland had water babies as well. The reason why they're called water babies, a lot of Native American legends on water babies. You have to be careful around water. You hear the sound of a baby crying. You go to investigate. A lot of people made the mistake of going out into the water and you got snagged. Not to be seen, most time, not to be seen again. They take you under. Yep, kelpies, known as many other things as well. Water babies are not anything new. They've been around since the beginning of time. Yep. See, I never fed my chickens laying mash, not laying pellets, nothing. My chickens were gave chicken scraps, and they ran around and scratched up bugs and stuff. They got grass clippings because once I started having chickens, we had, either a riding lawnmower that had a catch bag on it, that's a long time ago, or a lawnmower that had grass clipping catcher on it. And let me tell you, chickens will go bonkers over grass clippings. I don't buy all that expensive crap. You don't need it. If you think about it, think about the ancestors back in the day, especially in the Appalachians. Those chickens were lucky if they got cracked corn. Most chickens had to fend for themselves. Yep, bugs. They will eat the daylights out of bugs. Um, weed seeds, weeds, you name it. These chickens nowadays, they're not as strong as they used to be. It's because they're force fed crap, just like humans, crap. All right, think of it like this. All right, for those who out there who feed their chickens laying pellets. You're forcing your chickens to keep laying eggs. How would you like to be constantly fed, pregnancy pellets where you just, keep staying pregnant? Same thing. Same thoughts. Yep, no, not happening here. But yeah, laying mash is the same as layer pellets. Sometimes people wet it down. Yeah, if you think about it, it's the same concept. You're forcing them chickens to lay eggs constantly. How'd you like to keep being forced to have, cycles constantly? I guarantee you humans wouldn't put up with it. Why should you make chickens do it too? Any animal. Why? There's nature cycles. But yeah, I've heard now. I never did ferment the chicken scratch. So I don't know how well that does, but I've seen, and I know we call them the Alaska people, the Simply Living Alaska. I know they ferment their food for the chickens, and them chickens are crazy about it. I've just never done it. It's supposed to be healthier for them. Good evening, Gigi, Deb, darling. Hoot, hoot. Welcome into chat. Well, you can look at it many ways, but yep. If your chickens are not getting their nutrition, then you're not feeding them correctly. Or either you got them locked up and they can't scratch in the dirt to get the nutrition and stuff they need. But also, people have to realize if you look before you buy the chickens, if you buy them from the right place, they tell you how many eggs a year each chicken lays, each breed lays. Oh no, I've had the fainting goats. They went somewhere else real fast. I don't want them. I do not want the fainting goats ever again. Yep, leafy greens to me. I mean weeds, grass clippings. I give them cabbage scraps, all kinds of scraps. Okay, Jenny Mac, you have a great night. Darling, you stay up so late for this live stream. You stay up so late, and I can't thank you enough, darling. Please stay safe over there. I'm watching that country and all around Europe going back crazy. You take care and stay safe, darling. Have a great week ahead, and we hope to see you next Monday night. Cowboy the cat. Oh, love you too, darling. Don't ever doubt it. We absolutely love you, darling. Well, you know what happens when you have too many roos? Yeah, you cull some roos, start making some chicken stock, or cut them up to put them in freezer camp. A lot of things. Yep, lay eggs there. Yep. Man, you should have seen. I watched this video. I was going to post it in the comment section about how they do chickens over in China. That poor woman run all over the place looking for eggs. They free range their chickens. Them chickens laid eggs everywhere, and her job was to go walking all around finding these chicken eggs. I'm like going, you've wasted half the day by having to go hunt down the chicken eggs. They were just everywhere. Gigi Deb says, "Hey, handsome Junior." You gonna wave? Yeah, Easter hunting every day. Yes, it was hilarious. I felt sorry for her, but she was smart. But also, they're shorter than us, too. She had a long handled ladle and would scoop them up and gently put them in the basket. She rarely bent over. But I was impressed, and I'm like, oh, poor thing. She spends just about most of her life running around looking for eggs. All right, Jay. Yep, don't like dwarf goats at all. Yeah, and tell them that they can't break any of the eggs. Oh, I didn't see her say about the wacky weather. Stay safe. Yeah, because unfortunately, a lot of times when the weather goes off our coast, it heads straight for their way. But yeah, it was a neat video to watch. It really was. Poor thing. She was just walking around getting hundreds and hundreds of eggs. But yeah, as for the nutrition your chicken needs, back in the day they weren't worried about nutrition. The chicken still laid eggs. Oh my god! What did the chicken say to the farmer when he came to collect eggs? Let go my egos. Oh my god, that's good. That's good. But people gotta realize things were a whole lot healthier back in the day. There wasn't all this chemical crap. And animals, it's just like pigs. They got slop. They didn't get feed. They got slop. You started it. That's okay, Polly, darling. I understand. I hope you had a great trip and you enjoyed spending time with the grandkids. You take care, get you some rest, because everybody needs to be ready for Wednesday night. Wednesday and Wednesday night. You take care, have a great night, even better week ahead, and we'll see you next Wednesday night. Monday night. Monday night. I'm not doing live stream Wednesday. I had planned on starting doing the live streams on Wednesdays like Alice family not this Wednesday. Everybody needs to be on their P's and Q's with these storms coming through. It's Junior's fault. He started something evil. Oh my God. What kind of films do hens like to watch? Chick flicks. He's giggling. He's giggling. I can feel it. Wednesday, so another round of this time it's going to be even more severe storms. Weather, of course, it's April. People forget the old saying, it holds true. March winds, which March has been ungodly windy and stormy. March winds blow in April showers, which is usually storms, that grow May flowers for June brides. You got to remember, yeah. Yeah, Carol's on a roll tonight. Okay, Nancy, you take care and have a blessed evening. Better week ahead, and we'll see you next Monday night. Yep. Yep. The May flowers for June brides. I thought we decided on okay, I get don't know, we're gonna see. No, not really. I used to. I don't remember. I'm not gonna lie. I've learned so much and forgotten so much. What do negative roosters say? Cockadoodle don't. Lean back here. No, you were smiling and laughing. He had to lean forward. He busted out on that one. Oh, he busted out laughing on that one. He couldn't hold it no longer. Cover your mouth now. You done started something. Yeah, that one got him. Cockadoodle don't. He tries to act like he's not laughing. I feel him giggle on most of all of them because my arm moves. Yep. Yeah, they did not bath regularly at all. We'll see. If a live stream reminder pops up, we'll do a live stream. It all depends on how bad these storms are that are rolling in here Wednesday. But yeah, y'all be prepared. Wednesday's supposed to be bad. Some people it's going to nail early in the morning, and of course, I think us are going to get hit as usual at night. But yep, Sunday was definitely last night was definitely interesting. Um, the lightning and thunder, the thunder especially. I heard some thunder. I haven't heard sounds like that before. Yep, sometimes they did. It all depends on the person. All depended on the person back then. Some of them could care less if they ever bathed. They might walk around in the rain and consider that a bath. It was interesting. Yeah, we had the house shake quite a few times last night. Oh, believe me. Listen, we already know America don't teach people like they're supposed to. These children have. I feel sorry for these children nowadays. They do not get the education that I got when I was a kid. But no, we had a little bit of strong wind, not bad. Thank gracious, no hail. Hail's my biggest scare. Um, and tornadoes, they're gonna come no matter what. But man, that thunder was booming. And we had quite a few really close lightning strikes. One, at the first one, caught me off guard, and yep, I about jumped off the couch. That one was really close somewhere. I think it was back behind me in the field. Yep, yep, because people nowadays just don't care if their kids are getting an education or not. Most 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 parents never see the report card. Boy, let me tell you, my mom knew exactly the day when report card was passed out, and I better put it in her hand when I got home that day. That was the first thing I was supposed to do, was put it in her hand. But that's also why I was really good in school, because I didn't want to deal with mama. Yep, and that's why I refuse to use TikTok. TikTok's an evil thing, and people don't realize it. People don't realize it. Yeah, they steal so much off of TikTok. No, no, thank you. I have no desire. Yep, I kept straight A's. I kept straight A's because I didn't want to deal with mama. Also had all up. There was quite a few times perfect attendance. You had to build your little red schoolhouse in the back. Yep, Switchel. Gloria, you're behind on us. You behind. Yeah, because we were talking about that a while back. All right, y'all, Junior's starting to fidget, so I know you're starting to hurt, aren't you, baby? I apologize. He just cannot sit on the couch for too long. He's getting better, though. Yep, B average would be good for him. Yep. But I'm telling you, I see what they're teaching these kids nowadays, and most of them, it's sad. It's really sad. But we're going to get off here. I'm sorry. We're going to call it a night. Junior's done got me to yawning. And above all, he's starting to hurt. And yep, 2 hours is good for him to be on a soft, squishy couch. His body just can't take it. That's why I have that special chair for him. Y'all, going to be an interesting week video wise ahead. Now, Saturday is a long video. It's going to be a kind of comical video. Be careful when you choose to make kimchi and video it. I accidentally chose to make it. I got the hiccup. Sorry, y'all. Saturday is going to be the comical kimchi video. Trying to go between storms, weather radio, and make kimchi. It was comical last night. I'm going to be very careful next time I make a video like that. So it's a little longer than I wanted to, but I had to pause things. Yep, y'all be safe and sound tomorrow because it's going to get bad. They've been predicting this for a while, which I know they're already, gung ho about it actually happening. So, everyone, take care. Me and Junior love y'all dearly. Thank you for coming in and spending time with us. I absolutely love getting to do live stream and spend time with the OWLS family. Y'all stay safe, stay sound, stay sane as much as possible. Don't stress. You can stay informed and not stress about things. Don't give your power over so easily. Stay aware of your surroundings. Things are getting crazier by the day. We absolutely love y'all more than y'all realize, and we don't know what we've done to be so blessed. Y'all take care. Have a blessed evening. Keep an eye out. We might do a live stream Thursday night. Don't know. It all depends on how bad that weather gets Wednesday. Y'all take care. Keep your eyes and ears open, and we will see you next Monday night. Hoot, hoot. Mwah. Love y'all. You want to wave? Y'all take care. I'll wave it. And have a blessed evening, y'all. See you soon. Hoot, hoot. The OWLS out.